Hi, this is Pete Saltonstall. I'm the owner of King Ferry Winery. I'm making a series of short videos for my staff down the green markets in New York City. And basically, I just wanted to give some sort of thumbnail sketches as to how some of the wines are made. So this video will concentrate on red wines. And what I've found often is that a lot of people don't realize that what makes a red wine red is the fact that you ferment the grapes in contact with the skins. And so it's something that, I kind of assume sometimes that people know, everyone knows that, but they don't. And so what we do is when the grapes are harvested, we destem and crush the grapes, the red grapes. And then what we do is we put them in a bin or in a tank and add yeast and add a yeast nutrient. And then the fermentation begins. So after about usually a week to 10 days, all of the alcohol that's going to be in that wine is there. And the action of the fermentation, alcohol being produced and heat also being generated during the fermentation has drawn the characters out of the skins, the color, the pigment, red pigment, and also the tannins and the other flavor profiles from those red grapes, and it's imparted to the wine. So then what we have to do is then we have to press out that then wine from those skins, and we put all of those crushed grapes into the press them out over usually about a 2.5 hour period per press load, and then we have this raw wine. So the wine then is pumped out to a tank. It's allowed to settle. All the heavy pulp, and if there's seeds and some extra skins in there, will settle out to the bottom of the tank. And then after about a week's time, we'll pump all of that out to the barrels to age and also to go through the malolactic fermentation. I invite you all to read up on malolactic fermentation. It's a bacterial fermentation. I won't go into all that it is right now, but basically it helps develop mouthfeel. It reduces the acidity of the wine, and it just adds a complexity to the wine that is often needed, and just to make the wine more pleasurable to drink. So anyway, so that's just a thumbnail sketch of how the red wines are made, but they'll end up, a number of them will be in oak for maybe a year and a half, and some of them see no oak at all. But anyway, I just thought that is just, again, a quick thumbnail sketch of how the red wines are made.